good evening, good evening, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for tapping into Ticah's WineDown. We're just here to listen to a little music. I have a little painting that I want to do. It's just something, this is what I do when I'm attempting to wind down. You can't see it right now because there aren't any colors on it, but once I'm done, you'll be able to actually see the colors come out. I've just discovered that in life we're going to go through grief, and this is just my way of winding down to get through those moments where I am grieving. So thank you for tuning in with me. If you're finding me for the first time, please go ahead and subscribe. So that way, when I give you guys new content, you'll be notified. Okay. So I'm just going to start off. I have a few colors here that, yeah, I prefer. Like these are my favorite colors. I have my blue color, and then I have purple, of course. If you know me, you know that I like purple. If you don't know me now, you know I prefer purple. Purple and blue, any version of blue, purple, those are my favorite colors. So thank you for those of you that are here. Again, this is just me chatting, just hanging out with myself and whoever, tunes in. Y'all will get to see me do my little painting. So this is just it. This is just how I wind down. Again, it's just listening to music and and now I'm getting into painting little arts and crafts moments where I may end up putting this one in my bathroom. This one is actually a image of a mermaid's tail. So I think it may end up embellishing it some more and then placing it once it dries really well, then I'll hang it in my bathroom. I think that'll be a perfect location for it. When we grieve, we definitely go through some things. You have emotional moments that come out of nowhere. One minute you're extremely happy, another minute you're crying. You're emotional. Um, so again, this is just something that I'm doing to help me navigate through um, the grief that I'm experiencing. A lot of you don't know, and yeah, this message is going to be a little personal. So just wanted to put that disclaimer out there. Um, all in the last year, I've lost not just this year, but last year. Matter of fact, it was this year. This year total, three family members. Um, I lost my sister, who we were sisters because we had the same father, but I became very close with her, and so she ended up passing away. Um, I was there at the hospital with her many days, and then the one day that I couldn't get to the hospital because I was having vehicle issues. It's the day that she passed away. And so I'm not okay with that. I don't like how it all happened, but that was God's choice. She was God's child, and so you just kind of accept it, and you still have questions. I still have questions because I was literally there. The last day that I was there with her was on a Friday, and I think that, yeah, and then I'm sorry, y'all, that Thursday I was there with her, and then again I didn't go back to the hospital. I was having problems with my car, so I was like, okay, well, and I had basically used up a lot of money using Uber and all of that stuff, and so there was no clear cut diagnosis as to what she was going through. So, I was like, okay, well, by the time I go back on Monday or Tuesday, they will know what is wrong with her, and then we can go through the process of her, whatever it needs to be done, but the process of her healing. That was what I thought we would be able to do. I even discussed with her, just, hey, sis, if any bills need to be paid or whatever the case may be, we can figure it all out. I'll do my part and we'll go from there. But unfortunately, we didn't get to that. We didn't get to where I had to, I was able to help her in that aspect. Um, so that was very, very, very painful. Um, I try not to question God too much, but I do have questions. So hopefully he'll get me through that of not questioning him. But then right as I was dealing with my sister, my uncle was also he had became very sick, having a lot of pain. I try to be as discreet as I can because again, this was my uncle and he has children. So I don't want to do or say anything that would be too personal or to offend any of them. But he became ill and there was basically nothing we could really do about it. We didn't know at the time when I was taking him back and forth to the doctor that he would what would happen to him happen. So anyway, he was, again back and forth to the doctor. No clear, no clear and concise resolution as to what was truly going on until it became unbearable for him. The pain became unbearable for him. But then at that point, it became too late. So anyway, you guys, I was that's still starting right. I'm getting there. But yeah, so I was home with him the entire time that he was, going through everything. So to literally watch someone take their last breath is definitely a very hard thing to do. I'm grateful that not only I was there, but his children were there, to really say goodbye. That was a moment where you didn't think it was going to happen, but it did. So again, I was still, just grateful that I was there too for his last breath. Um, so anyway, guys, grief is real. Grief is real. Um, what are other things? What does anybody do to get through grief? We don't want to spend our lives sleeping our lives and literally sleeping our lives away because if you're careful, you can fall into a slump of depression. And then there'll be a moment where there's a slump of being oppressed, feeling as if, there's no other option, no other choice. And then you want to um, some people will become suicidal. We don't want it to get to that. We have a lot more to live for. So there are definitely things that we can do. And again, this is just me. This is what I'm doing to try to manage everything that I've been dealing with. This whole grief situation is crazy. I never thought that I would be going through grief such as what I've been dealing with. But here I am taking it one day at a time. And literally, you guys, that's all we can really truthfully do is take it all one day at a time. Just take it all today, one day at a time. And we're here. I'm Ticah LaShawn. For those of you that are just finding me, I am Ticah LaShawn. And we're here. I'm here for you guys. And I hope that, we can be here for each other throughout any of this grief that we're dealing with. So we just go vibe out, listen to some music, vibe out, listening to this music and painting. At some point, I will have guests on to help us with the grieving process. They can talk about what they've experienced or whatever their situation may be. I'd love to have more people to come along with me on this journey because indeed this is definitely going to be a journey. This is literally, I said it, one day at a time because it's hard. But what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? They're gone. We're we may be jealous, not jealous, but selfish because we want them here with us. But most of our loved ones that are gone, had they still been here, who knows how much more suffering they would have had to do. And so, it's a double-edged sword. Don't want them to suffer, but then you want them here with you. So that's pretty much what tonight or this morning is all about. I'm sorry I'm a little bit late, you guys. I have another YouTube channel that I was doing some things on, and so that caused me to be a little bit behind, but I am here. And we'll do these more often. Definitely will do these more often. Um, have these conversations, have these sipping paints. You'll see me, just try different techniques to get through grief without doing anything that's detrimental to my life, health, and anything else, you guys. So, music and paint, y'all. It's getting there. It's blue and purple, but we're getting there. Once I finish everything, you guys, I'll definitely post up pictures as to how it actually turned out. I may end up putting this in a frame or something, but I'm liking it so far. I'm probably the only person up, but I'm okay with that. I'm quite all right with that. This is what we do, and then there's replay, such thing as a replay. So whenever you want to come back and watch the video, you're more than welcome to be able to do that. Thank you to one of my new subscribers. Thank you to all of my subscribers. You guys literally blew this channel up faster than what I expected. So I absolutely appreciate it. For sure. So, but this is what we're doing right now, you guys. We're winding down. Ticah's wind down. We are here winding down together. So I'm gonna just paint, and anybody have any talk, any conversations, anything they want to talk about, they're more than welcome. So. Yep. Just strolling along. Feel free to comment. I absolutely appreciate you for being here. But there's just one or two people, I'm still here for that as well. No audience is too small for me. I definitely appreciate you for tuning in. I gotta get an easel, you guys, for the smaller paintings. But I just what I did was just go to Dollar Tree, get a few little few items to help with tonight's or this morning's moment, i.e. or our painting no sip. I was going to be sipping, however, I had a little allergy issues, so sipping was definitely out of not available for me tonight. physical health wise is important as well. That helps you through a grieving process, whether it's going to the gym, working out, exercising, taking a walk, little things. There are little things that you can do um, to help you in this whole grieving process. Stop on. Please feel free to like and share. Please feel free to like and share. Stop on by Ticah's WineDown. Stop on by. Come on through. Thank you for tuning in. I see you. I see you. Let's see who. I forgot. I actually got comments. What up, Candy Love Girl? I'm over here working on. This is gonna be the tale of a mermaid. Yeah, this is the tale of a mermaid. So I got my purple and blue. You can barely get halfway see the colors, but once I'm done, I'm going to shimmer it up a little bit, throw a little gold on it, and then I'll probably frame it, and then I'll put it up in my bathroom. So yeah, just paint and chat, girl, paint and chat. You know, Candy, you are always welcome on Ticah's WineDown. I know you be mad busy just like everybody else, but you're more than welcome. You can come wind down with Ticah because I know we all go through things, and maybe we'll make it a public a group sip and paint the next time around. Maybe we'll make it a group sip and paint where multiple people. Yeah, painting is definitely soothing. I know you do crafting too, though, Candy. So I know you have a few ways to manage, things that you kind of deal with. And I wish I was a good crafter. I wish that I would definitely be full on with that. I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience, but I would definitely, if I could, I would. But yeah, this painting, this. I'm even if whether I'm talking to somebody or not, I'm literally enjoying myself doing this. Because it's some nights where your girl just really don't know. I just don't know. And that's what grief is. You have those moments of confusion. So, and then I did watch a movie by the name of Mia Copa. That's probably got the world out of paint right about now. So it was just another way to wind down. I'm gonna do some spa visits. I'm also gonna do some winery visits, and then there's this thing called wine bingo wine or bingo sip and bingo, and you get to sample multiple types of wine. So I'm gonna try that out. It's actually in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm gonna try that out and see if I can have some fun doing that. who connected my sister and I because we have the same father, like I thank you, everybody, for tapping in, hanging out with the girl.